Excel is a very powerful tool. Let's understand it through the development of a Gantt chart. So this is the desired output where we have a timeline representing the bar chart, that is the start and the end of each of the activity we define. This format of the Gantt chart is very dynamic in nature and can be used for project scheduling. When we change the date of the activity, we can see the entire bar chart or the Gantt chart also changes, similar to the Primavera or MSP or any other tool for the scheduling. But to develop the Gantt chart, let's first learn $command. Now the $command is a very useful command in Excel which prevent us manually typing the commands again and again. Now suppose we have 4 items, we have a rate of each item and we have per day sale value. So what we have product sold on the first week of January, we have that. Now our desired output is the cost, that is the total sale in rupees. That will be the rate into the number of unit sold. So the first January product A total cost will be rate into the number of unit, that is 1 into 1. So in this way we have derived the first value of the cell, but we cannot do this way for all the rest of the values. Now here you see the blue and the green cell getting multiplied to give us the result in the 1st January. Now if I drag it down, let's see what happens. My blue cell and the green cell also move downward. So this means in Excel when you drag, the cells in which the formula is there also drag down. So similar way, when I drag it 4 row down, the formula also dragged 4 row down. Now what happens if I move it horizontally? So the cell moves horizontally. So when I drag it horizontally, the cells move horizontally. But this is not we wanted. We want this blue cell to be fixed. And this is where the $sign is useful. When you want to fix a particular cell while dragging it, you can use a $sign. Now I want to fix the B column. Now if I put a $sign in front of the B, that means my B will be locked, it will be fixed. So the blue column will be fixed with the B column. So if I drag it now, you can see that B is not changed. So B column is fixed because the $sign is in front of the B. Now if I move it further, again you can see the green is moving but the blue is fixed because of the $sign in front of the B. Now since there is no $sign in front of the digit, that is 5, in front of the 5 there is no $sign, that's mean the 5, which is the row number, will change when I drag it downward. So you can see my B is fixed but the row is changing. And when I do the same thing for all the cells, I can easily get the value. Like I can cross check for the last cell, I am getting the rate into the per day unit of sale. So you can try this command in Excel to understand it further, but this helps us to generate the output in the fraction of second. It's a very useful command. Now let's come to another command, which is the AND command. This is also very much useful command. Now suppose I have to make a decision. Now AND command can be used there. Now I have an item, I have a rate of each item and the profit of each item. Now I have to get the output based on the conditions. So my condition is that I will buy the item if its rate is less than 35 rupees. So this is the first condition, that I will buy the item if the rate is less than rupees 35. So A, B and C item is eligible. Now suppose I have one more condition, and here we use the AND command. Now I have one more condition, that is I will buy the material or the item if the profit is greater than 1 rupees. So I have to find all those items which are suffice both of this condition. Now manually if I try to do it for 4 items it's possible, but for 4000 activities it's not possible. So in this way we need to make it automatically. We need to make Excel to work for us. So based on this condition, if I do it manually, I can buy B and C and I cannot buy A and D, failing in one of the condition. Now but I can't do it for 4000 items. So here I want Excel to work for us. So in such condition we will use AND command. So our first condition or the logic is that the C column or rate column should be less than 35. So we can activate the C column in the formula and put a logic that it should be less than 35. Now we can give comma there and we can write the second condition, that is profit should be greater than 1. When this condition will meet, it will give you true. When it will not meet, it will give you false. So let's see what happens when we give the same formula for item B where condition is meeting. So we can drag this formula in which a blue and green cell, when dragged downward, both will also get dragged. So you can see the formula is now applicable and giving a true value where both conditions are meeting. So we can use the AND command. Now one thing we must learn is the conditional formatting to make the report or the data more readable and easy to understand. Now there is an option of conditional formatting. Based on some condition, it will format the cell. Now suppose there is an option of data bar. Now if I want to see some graphical view on the profit, I can select data bar and I can directly select any of this formatting. Based on the value, it is giving the format to the cell, 1 being the less, 4 being the most, making it more presentable to me. Another option is that we can have a highlight or the format of the cell based on certain conditions. We can define any condition that we want. So here is the condition that the value should be greater. So based on this, it is highlighting the cell. Now let's develop Gantt chart in the part 2 of the session.